Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this timeless interactive message, What Your Angels Would Like You to Know. My name's Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Welcome if you are new. Thank you so much for choosing to be here. And if something here resonates with you, please show me some love with a subscribe. It's absolutely free. There's no cost to you to hit that subscribe button. For those of you who have been traveling with me for a while, welcome back and thank you for continuing to show up. So, this is a timeless and eternal message. So, whenever you come across this video, I trust that something here will be supportive to you. You'll see from the thumbnail, there are 3 sets of cards laid out, left, center, and right. And so take a moment, if you haven't yet, to have a look at those cards. Maybe pause the video, go back and look at the thumbnail, and see what pile is calling to you. And so now we are going to begin with the left pile. And we're going to start with messages from your higher self, and then the ancestors, and then we'll get into the angel messages here. I'm going to turn them all over. I'm not really going to look. And this is the first card that we start with, a positive outcome. So whatever it is that's on your mind right now, perhaps you're troubled by something or you're really in your head about something, this is reassurance to you that everything is working out for you. Don't get yourself all tied up in knots trying to overanalyze the situation. I really feel that your angels are surrounding you in this embrace of unconditional love. They love you as you are, right here and now, this very moment, and all moments that came before and all moments that will follow. I'm also receiving that there is a message here that you are being called to show yourself more love. So perhaps you've been really in your head and very critical of yourself, and perhaps a little hard on yourself and down on yourself. Stop it. Stop it. You're being asked to shift it. And the way that you're going to be able to accomplish that is really loving yourself in the moment as you are. No exceptions. Love of source, love of creator, love of our angels is unconditional. So it doesn't matter what we've done, what we've said, we are still worthy and deserving of love. And this is a strong message for you. Self-care is really important for you at this time as well. It says, there is hope. Don't give up now. Have faith. Trust. The forces of love are at work behind the scenes. Expect a joyous and positive outcome. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever it is that you would like to see manifest in your life, know that it's absolutely possible for you. And the key ingredient to this is your ability to stay focused on a positive mindset. So perhaps working with affirmations, my life is working out beautifully. The universe is conspiring for me. Everything works out for my greatest and highest good. So working with those affirmations may be supportive to you at this time. From the ancestral realm, you've got the Shaolin Master. And it says, be graceful in movement and actions. So again, this is really speaking about taking action. This is speaking about the fact that you are here to walk the path of mastery, the path of your own heart. And in fact, it's what everyone is here for, is to master our emotions, to master our thoughts, to master our actions. And we're really being called, you're really being called at this time to allow your heart to lead the way. So like, as was said earlier, it feels very much like you're tying yourself in knots, you're overthinking things, and this really isn't serving your greatest and highest good. So, as the master, you have the ability in the moment to change your thoughts. And so, I really feel that you're being redirected from your head into your heart and allowing your heart to guide the actions that you are being asked to take at this time. First and foremost, stay positive, because when it comes to energy, energy doesn't differentiate between a positive attitude and a negative attitude. It simply amplifies whatever you are putting out into the world. So really being sure that what you're putting out is what you would like to receive back into your experience. Next up, from the angels, we've got the goddess of the sacred path. And so the path that you are here to walk is unique to you. Although we're all walking and heading in the same direction, which is the embrace of love, which is um, really the manifestation of heart centered dreams, abundance, joyful co creation with the spirit that moves through us all. And so, it feels to me that at this time, whenever you're receiving it, this particular, the moon cycle, the new and the full moon, and in particular, the full moon closest to when you're receiving this message, is a really powerful one for you to clear. It's almost like clean the slate, is what I'm hearing, and begin again. And really trusting your intuition and following the divine wisdom within you, honoring your sacred truth. And know that there is no right or wrong way to honor the sacred being that is you. It is unique to you. So trusting your intuition is going to be key. And that could be about, you know, um, like dietary habits. Um, there really feels for some of you who may be caught up in the head that it's really time to get more deeply into spiritual practices, whether it's meditation. This coming full moon for you may be a really great time to create an altar and to write some things down that you'd like to let go of. One of the things I like to do is work with bay leaves and to write whatever, worry. Say I want to release and let go of worry, to write worry on here and burn it. So you can work, it's a very powerful practice. And so this may be something that you want to begin with this full moon, whichever full moon is coming. At the time of recording, our next full moon is going to be the Virgo full moon. So really working with the energy of the full moon to clear the slate and to really, I'm hearing get right with yourself. And again, get right with yourself, knowing that in this moment, as you are worthy and deserving of unconditional love. You're receiving it from God, Creator, Source, your angels, and all of your loved ones in spirit, the ancestors, those who seek to support the manifestation of your greatest and highest good in this lifetime. It says, let go of logic and trust your intuition. Perfect. Because this is what was coming through way back here is there's a lot of headiness. It's almost like you're tying yourself in knots and you're not allowing yourself to be drawn and led by your heart. And it's really important that you do. And right here, right now, this moment is a perfect place to start just by simply placing your hands on your heart and closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in. And again. And one more time together. And it truly is as simple and easy as that it's like a course redirect. So, and getting out to nature, and I feel for some of you, there is this need for an emotional release. Like you're thinking too much about things instead of feeling into things. So really feel into things. And again, release is good. As we release, tension is going to build within our experience until we release what it is that we need to release. And for you, for those of you who have received this message, it's really about releasing um, pent up emotions. And that doesn't mean go out there and explode on everyone. It just, I feel like there's a need for tears that's going to support you, because the next card you got, and this is also from the angels, these are both from angel decks, and you got a goddess energy in both of them. So this is really like that divine mother, that sacred feminine lover within you that really wants to come out and lead the way. And this is the I Am Emerald Goddess. And it speaks about fertility. And it is a number, let's see if I can see it here. What is that number? I don't know what that number is. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. My eyes, I need to blow it up. But again, the imagery on the first card and this card. So as I'm feeling there's a need for you to get to nature, because this is, remember, positive outcome was the first card out. So this is really about you. How can you support this positive outcome? What actions are you being called to take? What is your intuition guiding you to do? Do those things, because it's going to be a great success for you. Time in nature is going to support your ability to be present and show up for yourself. And it's also going to support your connection to the eternal now. Um, and I feel like nature is really going to support your ability to connect with and feel the embrace and support of the angels of light who guide you, whether that's your guardian angel or the archangels. Those angels connected direct to source, direct to creator, God, whatever you term you want to use for that energy, for that loving source. And so it feels like with these two cards coming out together, the more you can get out of your head and into your heart, the more easily you're going to be able to create your art. And like the phone's going off now, so this is almost like confirmation that yes, indeed, the path of your heart is the abundant path of co-creation with the spirit that moves through us all. Next up, you've got Archangel Raphael, the healing angel. And I was really feeling his energy here with all that green. And so, again, it feels like in your experience at this time, it's everything below the heart is healing. Everything below the heart is calling for your attention. And this journey, this process is how you are going to create your art, to create that which you came here for, that's going to sustain you and inspire you and motivate you to continue trusting and honoring your heart, because the more that you do, the stronger you are going to get. The word on this card is communion. So it's communion of your physical self with your higher self. And it's through this union, this community of light, that you are really going to begin to open up and experience. Oh, that's so beautiful. There's a reason they had me look down. Heaven on earth. And this is Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron works closely with children. And he oversees God's children here on earth. And this is really confirmation that you are the bridge to heaven on earth. Heaven isn't a place that we go to after the physical body dies. Truly, heaven is meant to be experienced in the physical vessel in this lifetime. While we are here, we are meant to shine. And so really, 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 and there's again, these images are very, very similar. So do you believe in heaven on earth? Do you believe that you are worthy of the experience of joyful co creation, the experience of heaven on earth? Because in fact, you are. And that is what these messages are saying to you today. So thank you so much for being here. I trust that something within these messages has resonated with you and inspired you to stay the course of your beautiful heart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or an intuitive healing session, a link is in the comments down below to my website, which is simply lisalyle.com. And as always, it is my honor and privilege to serve. Thank you so much, and let me know how your messages felt. Thumbs up and comments down below. And we're going to move on to the middle. That one's like that. The middle. So if you were called to the center cards, okay, so we're starting off with renewal. And this is so beautiful. And it really feels like at this time when you're receiving it, you are in this place, or if you're not there yet, you're being called to rest, relax, and renew so that you can receive the newness of the eternal now moment. Like a snake, a shake. Maybe twist and shake, give your body a shake. And this helps to shift and clear energy as well. And sometimes, on this journey, sometimes we're meant to be passive, and other times we're meant to be active. And for you, this feels like a combination of both, actually, is what I'm feeling, because I am feeling the need to twist and shake. So perhaps you need to get up and dance, shake it all out, stomp your feet, sing joyfully or scream, just let it out. Because as you do, you are shedding the skin that no longer feels comfortable to you. And as you come out on the other side, you are going to shine more brightly than before. Um, I'm really feeling the energy too that you are a healer. The snake is the symbol of healing and transformation, and this is reflective of who you are. And so, really, taking pride in yourself and honoring yourself where you are, meeting yourself where you are right here and now, not trying to change anything per se, just sitting with what's present for you, and then allowing yourself to move in the direction that you are being called to move in. And it really does feel like perhaps for the next 3 days, 3 to 7 days, it's all about you. And this is going to help you um, refocus your attention and your intentions. Okay. And it says rest, switch off the mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewal, clarity, and a sense of purpose. So I feel like clarity of mind, clarity of heart as they're aligned. And so, really, take some downtime, perhaps a detox from technology, although this is how we're connecting and I'm grateful. But, like a detox, shutting things off, like shutting, you'll know what's right for you. Whether there's a need for you to retreat, perhaps like a bear into the cave for a little bit, or that hermit that is really reestablishing connection to their very own light, the star that resides inside. Then you've got the Lord, and it says, take charge with authority. And I really feel that this is you taking charge of your life and not pointing fingers, because every time we do, there's 3 or 6 pointing back at us, depending if we're doing one-handed or two-handed. And so this is really taking responsibility for your life. Nothing can be changed that's come before this moment. This moment is perfect and divine, and we can't predict the future. The future depends on the actions that we're going to take in each eternal now moment. So, what is your desired outcome? What is it that you would? This feels like you are incredibly powerful with these two coming out together. And it's about you reclaiming your power, or at least acknowledging that you have the power, and then taking the necessary steps the active part of the journey, the necessary steps that support your ability to rest and renew, and that support the desired outcome that you would like to bring through. Next up, you've got the angel of communication. This is a deeply healing time for you, and your angels are always listening and they're always communicating with you. The question is, are you listening? And are you following through on the guidance you receive? If you can't, if you're in a place and you're like, Lisa, I don't know, what my angels are saying, I can't feel them, this is where this renewal time will come in. It's like a deepening of your connection. So begin to talk to them. Ask them to show you signs that they're near you. And perhaps it's a cool breeze you feel. Perhaps it will be like, oh, it's 111 right now. Make a wish. 111. Like this is, the angels are with us right now. This is clear evidence. So perhaps you see numbers. Perhaps you hear a song. Whatever it is, they want to communicate with you and they want to strengthen your connection to them. So it's going to require some active participation on your part. The message here is communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. And yes, how many times we hold back because we're worried that our words and our feelings may hurt someone. And yet, when we hold back, we're only truly hurting ourselves. So I'm a huge proponent of speaking with love, speaking from the heart space, and understanding deeply that we are not responsible for how others receive the messages that we share and what we say. And so if someone is wounded or perhaps triggered by something we say, or if you are wounded or triggered by something someone else says to you, it's really important to sit with that and to begin to unravel or understand why perhaps we've been so triggered. And when we're sharing with others, when we're sharing our truth with others, as has already been said, when we're speaking from our heart space, that is all that's required of us. And so we don't want to be aggressive in what we share. And yet again, it's like the taking authority, right? And so for some of you, I'm really feeling there's a need for boundary setting. Like maybe people are crossing lines over and over again. That's not their fault. That is because you are allowing that to take place. So taking a step back and um, really through the rest and renewal, really taking charge of your life again and taking responsibility for where you are and taking responsibility for clearing and healing anything that's still within your experience that is perhaps, um, you know, causing perceived delays or blocks. Blocks are usually, if not always, internal. And again, with the mind, it's aligning the mind with the heart. And this says, a night on earth, magical new beginnings. I can't read the numbers. I think that's an 8. So currently, at the time of recording, it is 2024, which is a universal 8 year. So this whole year, there are going to be periods of rest or action and inaction. And it's all about our ability to care for ourselves and our ability to show up for ourselves each and every day. And the more that we're willing to show up for ourselves, the more easily we're going to see the abundant new beginnings that are right here on our doorstep. And again, as was said with the first message is you are the bridge to heaven on earth. Heaven is meant to be experienced here on earth now. And so it's up to you to harness this energy of the new beginning that comes from your ability to honor the need to rest and renew. Oh, look at that. You got 2 cards right back to back, beginnings. So, what are you being called to let go of in order, because we need to let go of things in order to create the space for the new to come into our experience. If we're all bogged down with old thoughts, old energies, old behaviors, if we're overtired, just like a child gets overtired, we get cranky and, we can become inconsolable. So, how are you going to show up for yourself so that you can really see this new beginning that's right here in front of you? Um, and this is about your intuition, your imagination. What is your vision for your life? What is your vision? What do you imagine is the most highest outcome for your experience now? Visualize it. Write the intentions, plant those seeds, and nurture them, because you are guided, loved, and supported in each and every now moment. Oh my gosh! And then I think I think you've got the same card here, Shamil and Shamil, just spelt different ways, or Shemuel. This is divine love. Divine love surrounds you. You are held in the embrace of a loving creator, a loving mother, a loving father. And it's time that the loving mother and father within you and your experience shows up for that beautiful, perfect child of light that resides deep within. This healing that I'm feeling from this card is full chakra healing. This is really honoring everything that was a part of your experience that brought you to this point. Full, like, new beginnings are all around you. Are you willing to follow the inner guidance, to follow the direction you are receiving from within, and take action accordingly? That's going to really help you to see and feel that you are at this time of new beginnings. So there, for some of you, there definitely is a need for release, and it goes right back to the very first card. And to really stop being so hard on yourself, stop judging yourself, love and respect yourself where you are, because those in the spiritual realms who cheer you on, your cheerleaders who support you, love and respect you unconditionally. So it's really time to feel yourself enveloped in this embrace of divine love, which is unconditional. It's not, I love you, but no, it's, I love you always and forever. And, it really feels like you, uh, as you take some time over the coming days and perhaps week to rest, feel the embrace of your angels around you. Really focus on deepening your connection to the angelic realm, who love and support you unconditionally. So I trust that something here has resonated for you. Please do let me know in the comments down below and with a thumbs up. And if you'd like to book a angel messages or any other type of reading with me, or an intuitive healing session, please do visit my website, lisalyle.com, and the link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for showing up. And finally, those of you who were guided to the right set of cards. Oh oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Let me get the last two out. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, so your first card out is the Karma card. And so for many of you, I feel like you are wrapping up a karmic cycle and it's like you're moving out of this karmic cycle onto the spiral of grace. This it's unusual, but I'm going to go to the last card because they're deeply tied to one another, and it is the shadow self. And so, in order to truly break free from this karmic cycle you have been in your entire life, it's important that you honor the shadow, those parts of ourselves, those parts of yourself that you don't want the world to see, those parts of your history, your experience that perhaps you haven't like really dealt with and overcome and healed from. It's really important in order to complete this cycle that you play in that shadow a little bit, and really don't be afraid of the dark. Really embrace it and shine your light into those dark spaces, because this feels very, very deep, very deep, like almost like ancient wounds are being healed through you. And as a result, ancient gifts stream through you. So do what you're being asked to do, to clear the karmic slate. It says, someone from the past reemerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. So perhaps some of you, there's been a reappearance of someone from the past that, you were finished with long ago. And yet perhaps there was some lingering feelings like I didn't get to say what I really wanted to say. I didn't get to express myself in the way that I needed to for me. And so, if one of these situations is coming back, it could be a former lover, it could be a former friend, it could be, family members, or even a colleague, somebody that you work with, whatever, it's going to be different for everyone. Whoever this person is, or whatever this situation is, it's resurfacing so that you can heal from it and so that you can clear that karmic slate and begin anew. The more we hold on to things, the less we are able to bring through that is new, or the less we're able to even feel the newness of support that surrounds us. And so I feel like this person or this situation that's coming up again is really coming through as an opportunity for you to more clearly see the beauty of you and your own strength. And then we've got this lady, and she always reminds me of White Buffalo Calf Woman, the peacekeeper. And it says, let go of the need to be right. And so perhaps in this situation, you very well may have been right, or maybe the other person, but you both held your ground. And so this is the egos battling against one another. When we're in touch with our soul, our spirit, there is no right or wrong. It's just a different perspective. And everyone comes at life from based on their experience and what they've experienced to a certain point. So perhaps you and another were in a battle of egos, and you're really being called to drop your defenses and to come at this situation from a heart space in order for both to heal. Now, when we're being guided by our higher self and, source, God, creator, these the feelings are peaceful. When the mind is guiding, it's distorted, it's aggressive, it's, confused, angry, all of this kind of stuff. And you're really being encouraged to keep the peace, to be the peacekeeper, and perhaps to lead the way so that others begin to allow peace to lead the way in their life. I mean, peace is never experienced externally, whether it's personal or world peace. It's an individual job that we each have to do, to heal our experience so that we feel more peaceful, because you are being guided each and every step of the way. And each and every breath you take, you are being guided. So allow yourself, and really, again, this is the energy of unconditional love surrounding you. Your angels are here to help. Talk to them, take their advice, follow their lead so that you can become. This angel really feels to me deeply grounded. And so perhaps there's a need for you to get outside, bare feet on the ground, and feel that loving support of the planetary body of Mother Earth underneath your feet. And then allow love to lead the way. I'm having this visual of you standing bare feet on the earth, breathing in, and as breathing in and out, and as you breathe in, you're drawing up all this love and support, stability from the heart of the heart of dear Mother Earth. It says, a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. And again, right here, right now, this moment is the opportunity to manifest this new beginning, to I want to say, what is it? Refocus. That's not the word though. Regroup and refocus so that you can move forward into this golden age of your life. Shambhala, meditation, the lotus that grows out of the muck and the mire and the dirt of the human experience, to be this beautiful, brilliant flower of light, of life that you are right here and now. Unconditional love leads the way. You are worthy and deserving of unconditional love. Offer it to yourself today. There is a feeling that spiritual practices and discipline, like honoring your sacredness every day, is really going to support you to become more comfortable in your own skin, is what I just heard. Because I mean, the messages are all the same, right? We've got the golden age, we've got the angel of guidance, we've got the peacekeeper, we've got Shambhala, and we have serenity. Serenity doesn't come from outside of ourselves. Serenity is a state of mind. It's being peaceful and kind, first and foremost, to yourself, because you deserve your kindness, you deserve your time and attention above anyone else in your life. And that includes your children, your spouse, your employer, anyone. If you can't show up for yourself, how the heck are you showing up for others? And if you only show up for others and not yourself, what the heck are you doing? You're just going through the motions. And this is really about, showing up for yourself, trusting your intuition, and feeling yourself embraced in the energy of unconditional love that's all around you, right here, right now, in this moment. And that's going to be important for you as you dive into your shadow. This is the shadow is where our greatest treasures are found. And if there's a few gifts from the shadow, messages, interactive messages. So perhaps because this is coming up for you, and as the last card in all these beautiful cards here, perhaps going to visit that video, having a look at that video, is going to help you dive a little deeper into the shadow as it exists within you, and see what gifts your shadow is bringing to you at this time. Because definitely the shadow is where our greatest treasures reside. And it's really, I'm feeling guided to say, it's really time for you to take that deep dive into your shadow and get comfortable there, because this is where you are going to find your greatest treasure. It's like the proverbial pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's you, and you are the light after the storm. So stick to the course of your heart and trust where you're being led, and trust that you are worthy and deserving of this new beginning, of the completion of this karmic cycle, this clean slate, and go forward with confidence. And, you're not late. You haven't missed anything. Life is happening right here and now. And you're either an active or a passive participant in the experience. Choose yourself over and over again. So I trust something here has resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to book a reading with me or to book an intuitive healing session, please visit my website, link in the description box below, or it's simply lisalyle.com. It's been my honor and privilege to serve. I trust that something here has supported your beautiful heart and inspired you to stay the course of your heart. I see you, I feel you, I love you. The angels do too. Thanks so much. Take good care.